It was a few years ago, that's all. Quite a few years ago. Like how many now? When you came home in 45.
Came 45.
That would be 64 years ago then, wouldn't it?
Wow.
That was about...
I'm surprised we can remember. I can't remember what I ate for breakfast.
Sorry.
I can remember.
We don't want to lose our technician here.
Well, I can't think of anything to particularly comment on. It was, of course, an experience that you never want repeated, but it was an experience that you won't ever forget, too. So it...
Absolutely.
I can comment on something. In today's war, we're almost at the front because they're right up there with you.
Yeah.
In this war, you could see Pathé News at night, and it was just all so general that you couldn't tell anything. You know,
Our boys are fighting hard.
We practically have been in Vietnam fighting this war, and because we're right at the front line with everybody. And of course, some of them are getting shot too.
Yeah.
But it's a different war because of TV, which we did not have then. Of course, everybody knows that was live then, but TV was something you didn't hear about. It was just very remote. And I'm sure you heard about it probably 2 or 3 weeks after it happened, if you did hear anything.
At all, yeah.
So, remember, no TV, kids. That makes a difference.
And it is very different. I'm both, a journalism major and a history nerd, and so I know that there's a huge difference from a media standpoint about what's represented from a news standpoint.
Yeah.
What you hear about when now we get all the gory details to an extent that at times it seems like it's too much.
Well, it is too much, I think, because I think they overdo the goriness and don't tell about some of the good things that are happening.
It's true.
And that's one reason, the reason we felt this way about this war is because we've seen all that, the bad part of it.
And in those days, they tended to kind of glorify it. I don't think they ever showed anything back in the United States that was of a horrible picture or something that would discourage people from supporting the war like they tend to do somewhat nowadays.
Yep.
Movie tone news, wasn't that?
Movie tone news. Pathé movie tone news. And it would kind of show the high points and the kind of glorified the whole thing is what they did.
Yeah.
Never showed anything bad. Nowadays that's different.
Yep. Definitely very different. All right. Well, again, this has been Steve Wilson with his parents, Alan and Barbara. Thank you so much for joining us. Steve's book, as I mentioned before, was published in 2007. It's a product of Miriam Press. And if you're interested in purchasing and reading more about Answering the Call, you can visit the Miriam Press website, and there will be a link there. Again, thanks again so much, you guys. This has been really great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's been fun to see you.